Wait till I get my money right.
I have a Patek, two Pateks.
Nice. I've never heard of that timepiece before. Welcome back to the channel, guys. So I took a short week off, but I am back. And for those of you who are new, welcome. This is episode 39 of What's on Your Wrist, the series where I go around asking random people what timepieces they're wearing on their wrist, along with some other watch-related questions. On top of it, I'm going to help us get to know them a little bit and have them give us one piece of advice. Remember, guys, to comment down below your favorite timepiece that we spot out here today. Give the video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and let's get straight into it. So, guys, today I'm here with
Helen,
And where are you from?
Toronto.
Okay. So you're just visiting on vacation?
And
And I spotted you wearing a beautiful Rolex Day-Date President. This is a 36 millimeter, correct?
yes.
And tell us how long you had it for and what made you get it.
4 years I've had it. I retired and I wanted to treat myself to something special. So I did.
Nice. And what was your first watch?
My first watch was a Movado.
Very nice. That's usually a lot of people's first watch, and then they just step up from there. This Rolex, did you get it from the authorized dealer or a gray market dealer?
Authorized dealer.
So you have a relationship where you started off with, let's say, a Datejust first. What was your first watch at the AD?
No, through friends, I met this, well, I knew a authorized dealer, and I said, I want to buy a watch. It was during COVID. So he said, okay, well, we have one. If you want this one, I'll give it to you. And I'll give you another one, Spider-Man one.
Batman?
Batman one. So I don't know much about watches. He said, if you buy this one, I'll give you the Batman. So I bought both.
Very nice. You have a Batman as well. What's the next timepiece on your radar to pick up?
Probably an AP, I think. But I don't know much about watches, so I'll do my research, but probably an AP eventually.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you definitely do your research before buying an AP. Most likely it's a Royal Oak, I'm guessing. Would you get it in steel or gold, rose gold?
I think I like rose gold now because I have a gold one. I wouldn't do steel. I think I'm getting older, so I like more of a flashy look. So I would probably do rose gold.
Very nice. And you said you're retired. What did you do prior?
I was a lawyer.
What type? Criminal law, business, corporate?
Family
Law. So that's more like divorce attorney? Okay. Okay. So now my question now would be, last piece of advice. What advice can you give couples out there, let's say, who want to have a successful marriage or relationship? Because I'm guessing you've had experience with couples in divorce court.
People always ask me, how do you make sure you don't get divorced? And I always say, don't get married. That's about all the advice. Just be happy at the moment, for the moment, and treat each other well.
Yep.
Maybe to a Rolex watch.
Very nice. How do you feel about what's been going around where it's that marriage doesn't benefit the man today, especially legally?
That's right, I said it.
Oh, I think that's. I think marriage shouldn't benefit anybody. Marriage should be equal. It should benefit each other. I think that if you have that concept, then you're always going to be unhappy.
Okay.
I think you have to look at it. I think it goes the other way for women too. You have to look at it fair-mindedly, and I hope people are wise enough to do that.
Okay, sounds good. Last question.
Okay.
Usually or typically, who's the one that initiates the divorce?
The one who's unhappy.
But between the gender, male or female?
There's no usual in that, I think. I think what I will say is that just because a person says they're getting divorced first doesn't mean they necessarily initiated the end of the relationship. The relationship may have been dead for a long time before somebody says, I want a divorce.
I appreciate you stopping and sharing, and enjoy the rest of your day. All right, guys, today I'm here with
Nicky Jam.
Okay. And where you from?
I'm Puerto Rican, but I live here in Miami.
Okay. And I spotted you wearing a beautiful RM. Tell us about it. How long you had it for, and what made you pick this up?
I've had this one for about 3 months now. To be honest with you, I'm a big RM fan. I'm gonna be really more honest. If you ask me exactly what RM it is, I don't know. I go to the jeweler and I'm like, I want that one right there. But yeah, I'm a big watch guy. If you look for me in Instagram, Nicky Jam, you'll see that I'm a watch guy. I was an ambassador for Hublot as well. I collect. I mean, I know Hublot right now is not where it used to be back in the days, but I'm a big collector.
Yeah, Hublot have some pretty nice designs. I mean, they get a bad
I have
rap.
my
People
design
talk.
too.
Yeah. Oh, you have your own watch?
If you look for Nicky Jam Hublot, you'll find my watch too as well.
And what's your favorite watch brand between Rolex, AP,
To be
Patek?
honest, I'm a big fan of Patek, but Rolex is my best my favorite watch. To be honest with you, the President is my favorite watch. I don't know why. I have Richard Mille, I have Patek, I have them all AP, but something about Rolex you can't go wrong.
Which one in particular? The Daytona, GMT?
I like the President. I like the President Day 2, the one that discontinued, the rose gold with the rose gold face.
And what was your first watch? First ever watch that you picked up?
My first watch was actually it was a Rolex. It was I think it was a 40 millimeter, and man, it was a used watch. But I bought that watch and I looked in the mirror like 150 times.
So after buying that watch, you felt like you made it?
I did, man. For some reason, it's like a trophy, you know. I mean, you know, something about a watch, man, makes. My dad always told me it don't matter the watch, but a man without a watch ain't a man.
He ain't lying.
You know, that was just my dad saying that, and I always had that in my mind. Man, I said I got to work hard enough so I can get them watches because a watch is a statement. You know, sometimes you negotiating and you see somebody with a badass watch, and it's like, okay, you real money, yeah.
So is there a point where you looked at watches as an investment?
Yeah, especially after the pandemic, automatically, the prices went up, and my mentality was like, yeah, this is an investment. But it's not only about investment sometimes, because prices go up and down. It's your money's there. They ain't going down, down, down. You know what I'm saying? It's sometimes people say forget about the price. It's the piece that you have. You know what I'm saying? You got a masterpiece. You can't go wrong.
And what's the next timepiece on your radar to pick up?
Next timepiece I'm thinking about, to be honest with you, I'm thinking about the Pharrell Sapphire. That's my dream watch right there.
I've seen that a few times.
Really, yeah. Okay. The one with the spaceman on it.
Right. Okay, and tell us, what do you do for a living?
I'm a singer. My name is Nicky Jam. I do Spanish music. I've done acting too. I did a XXX with Vin Diesel.
Perfect place to disappear.
Because of su casa, the price is right. So I did Bad Boy 3 with Will Smith.
Employees. Wants a job.
So how's your dental?
Say that again.
But not mostly music.
And what's one piece of advice you could give the kids out there that maybe wanted to get into music, entertainment? Just one piece of advice.
Hey man, if you have a talent and you have fun doing it, just keep doing it. Discipline is the path of everything. You got discipline, you'll make it. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of people got a lot of talent, but they don't have no discipline. That's why people with less talent and more discipline, you see them up there and you're like, why is he up there, man? He got discipline. So discipline's everything.
That's good advice. Thanks for sharing. Enjoy the rest of your day.
God bless you, my brother, Nicky Jam.
So guys, today I'm here with
Nathan,
and where you from?
Pennsylvania.
Okay, and I spotted you wearing a beautiful Omega timepiece. Tell us about it. How long you had it for and what made you get it?
Interesting story. I had it for 5 years now, and I work in investments. And I had a great year that my boss, who taught me everything I know, got me this as a Christmas gift for such a year in that 2020 COVID year where stock market went crazy and all that. So it's a very special piece to me. It was a milestone in my career, and it's near and dear to me. And it's like I said to him, I feel like it's a watch, and it's a legendary watch. Every watch collector should have, and it's firstly, you wear it with a tuxedo. You could wear it out every day, strolling around to the gym. So really love this piece, and I'm glad you noticed it.
It's the Speedmaster Professional, your first Omega, or is this
my first Omega? Definitely. It was like a choice between all those big ones, and the Omega is it's that classy, and like I said, it's so versatile.
Yeah. And I think the people out there, especially Omega enthusiasts, would like to know exactly which one is this. Does this have the display case back, or is it the one with the steel back?
Standard case. It did not go for the upper premium model, and I like this as is, and I'm rocking it with it ever since. 5 years strong, and things indestructible. So always a good choice if you're looking for something. Those Omegas, indestructible.
And this is the acrylic crystal or the sapphire?
I'm actually not even too sure. Is it acrylic?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Acrylic crystal then, yeah.
Yeah. Usually the acrylic is more like a dome shape and it's easy to scratch. So I'm just looking at it to see like, yeah, there's a little bit of scratch on it. But with those scratches, you can easily buff them out. They come off really easily.
Living in Miami, a young guy, fresh out of college and all that, coming up the past few years. I'm 30 now, but going to the bar, standing on that late night, you swing your arms around, you know, you learn your lessons pretty quickly. But like you said, thank God, these are just some battle wounds that could quickly get out.
Yeah, we love the scars on it. They don't really bother me too much. Exactly, character. So tell me, what was your first watch?
My first watch is actually a Breitling Super Avenger, and that watch was probably, that was a special one to me too that I got coming down here to Miami. I'm from the north, and weirdly enough, it's probably my first and least expensive one, and that gets the most compliments. It's a big watch. It swings really. You can almost use it as a weapon, but that watch kind of got my love for watches going because, you know, bartenders, girls, everything. Like, it's a first impression. You only make one first impression. When you got that nice shiny piece going, it makes a big difference.
Is it all steel or two-tone?
It is all steel.
And what's the next timepiece on your radar to pick up?
AP Royal Oak, self-winding steel, chrono for sure. And you gotta wait. I've been waiting a while for that watch. I just got the Rolex Daytona Ghost. I have that. I love that watch. But man, I'm doing anything for that AP, and you know, it's something I want.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. If you have any Rolexes, but you say you have the Daytona.
I got the Daytona Ghost with that Oyster Flex band. It's great, but like I said, people always say I do a lot of weddings, a lot of dressy functions. They say you can wear that Oyster Flex band. I don't feel right with that rubbery band in it, but but it's my only qualm with it. But I love it.
And the thing about the Oyster Flex band, is it not interchangeable? You can't put like a leather strap on it or like a metal strap?
No, so there's no other band. That watch, they only make that band for that watch, and Rolex themselves does not make any band. You can go out third party and buy, you know, some croc, I'm sure, other band like that, but you know, you want to keep it classic, what it's made for.
Now tell us, what do you do for a living?
Investment management, actually, in the stock market.
And you have, I guess, a finance degree, business degree?
Finance degree, Florida State University, Golden Knolls.
And tell us, what's one piece of advice you could give to people out there who may want to get into this field?
You gotta be a contrarian. I know it's hard to stomach, but you want to be getting into stuff when everybody else is panicking and running for the hills, and you want to be getting out when there's all the elation and everyone's overjoyed, and that, you know, it seems like nothing could go wrong. So use that and everything, and you know, you'll have a good time.
Nice. Now tell me, someone being in finance, what do you think or how do you feel about crypto currently?
I have a tough opinion on this. I do not buy crypto. I think it's a complete scam. There's no use case for it. Damn. I don't think there ever will be. You can make a case scenario for it that's a good store of value, okay, but doesn't even do what it's designed to do. There's many better options out there. I don't see. I'm talking about Bitcoin specifically, but you know, I have, like I said, a rough opinion. I can't really go long term on something I don't believe in. I'll swing it short term. I'll scalp it and make some money, but long term, I can't put my money in something like that. It's so volatile.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks for sharing, man, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Guys, today I'm here with
Mark.
And where you from?
I'm from New York.
Okay.
Originally Amsterdam, though.
And I spotted you wearing a beautiful Rolex timepiece. Tell us about it. What made you get it, and how long you had it for?
It's an OP. I got it in the airport of Zurich a couple of years ago when it just came out. So when it just launched their new Insight, their hour work, I got it straight away due to the silver dial and the golden looms in it.
So you got it from the airport at the Rolex AD?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. And since you got it at the airport, it's duty free, right? Tax free?
Correct. But they caught me a few years later. And they asked where I bought it, so I had to pay the tax regardless.
Oh, shit.
So it was a trick. So don't be honest, basically.
Right. And was this your first watch, or what was it? Your first watch at the AD or no?
It was my first new Rolex. I have a few vintage watches. I have a day date with a black dial, and an oyster bezel, and an old oyster Rolex as well.
Nice. Do you prefer vintage over modern?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think it's a little bit more classy and timeless.
Exactly. And that means you prefer smaller watches as well?
Correct. Yeah, I don't like loud. I don't like bigger watches.
Now, what was your first watch?
It was an old Rolex Oyster that I got from my uncle when I turned 18.
And receiving that watch, did it make you start searching and looking for another one, or did you just have it and just put it away in a drawer and didn't really care much until later on?
No, I basically I revised it, so I fixed it, and then I started wearing it, and that's where my interest in watches started, especially the vintage ones.
Very nice. And what's the next timepiece on your radar?
There will probably be AP, a smaller one, a Royal Oak, off-white dial, but also really fancying a Patek Philippe Nautilus.
And with the AP, you're looking for more like a size 33 mm,
Yeah.
because with the AP, they tend to run large on the wrist for some
Correct.
reason based on the integration of the bracelet. So I think a 33 mil would be the size for you, right?
Yeah, that's what I would go for, definitely.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a style director of a fashion brand. Yeah.
And I love these sunglasses. What type of sunglasses are these?
Dragma Image from the LA store.
And last question is, what's one piece of advice you could give the people out there? It could be in fashion, general, financial, just one piece.
It's all in the little details.
Very nice. Thanks for sharing and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, man. You're welcome.
At this point in the video, guys, comment down below your favorite timepiece that we spotted so far. Comment down below your favorite watch and let me know why. All right, guys, today I'm here with...
Nathan.
And where are you from?
I'm from London.
Okay, and I spotted you wearing a simple timepiece, but tell us about it. What brand is it and what made you get it and how long you had it for?
So this watch, I got it when I was, what is it, we're 2025 now, about 3 or 4 years ago for my birthday. My mom got it for me, and it's an Armani watch, and I like it a lot because it's like just a simple black piece, and yeah, it's just really nice. Goes with a lot of things, like I'm wearing a gold chain with it, a gold bracelet actually, sorry, and I just like the way it goes. It's very simple, very clean, and I can wear it almost anywhere.
Got you. And are you like a watch collector or are you just maybe just getting into it?
Not really a collector, but like in the future, maybe getting into it, collecting different watches and see where that goes because it's a good investment, right?
Right. And in the meantime, are you doing your research, homework, just digging online to see what you might like?
Occasionally I look online. I was on the Rolex website a while ago, just looking at different watches and what they can make. And then, I just be watching videos of different people wearing different watches and what they collect. And I'm thinking, okay, that looks nice. And then seeing what I like based off of that.
Right. So you're thinking what your first luxury watch, maybe Rolex?
I don't know yet. I like them simple, but then I want to see all the kinds of watches out there, like AP, Patek, Rolex. I want to see what else they have because they're very expensive. So I want to make sure I get the one that I like.
Right. There's many brands, not just Rolex. There's IWC, Breitling,
Yep.
Nomos, Tag Heuer.
Yep.
Definitely other brands to look at, not just Rolex. So yeah, so I suggest don't let your first high-end watch be a Rolex. Just find something else, something like an Omega, a Tudor maybe, and then work your way up to a Rolex.
People they get rich and they go buy a Rolex, and there's nothing wrong with it. They might like it, but just explore and see what else is out there, right?
Right. Exactly. And tell us, what do you do for a living?
I just finished my master's actually. I did data sciences. Before that, I was a diagnostic radiographer, but now I'm looking at more data science, machine learning roles kind of thing.
Machine learning is definitely the way to go right now, especially in the tech space.
Bro, these ChatGPT guys are crazy with all this image generation, and it's crazy, man. It's exciting, but it's crazy.
Yeah, do you think with AI and machine learning that most engineering jobs are going to be no more, or what do you think about that?
Depends on what kind of engineering jobs. Like the one like chemical engineering, mechanical, those civil engineering, probably not.
But like software.
Software, I think it will enhance the way they work. I've talked to a few software engineers. They say ChatGPT is too good, or even like things like Claude. It's just too good at coding. Like it almost makes their jobs too easy. They don't have to think, but at the same time, you need that human touch when it comes to coding. Like that's where the creativity comes from. That's where the new ideas come from, So I don't think it will erase the jobs, but it will help them.
It'll help them, but it definitely will downsize teams.
Yeah. I mean, if the companies can save money on software engineers and help use AI to enhance their work, then they'll definitely do it. Definitely.
Yeah, I think they're already doing it for sure. And tell us one piece of advice for the people out there in your field, or it could be financial, general, just one piece of advice.
One piece of advice: save your money and invest, because you never know when you might need it in the future. You never know where you might be.
He ain't lying.
in my field, and just generally, just keep pushing forward. Like, enjoy your life. You know, I finished my masters. Now I'm out here. Went on a 7-day cruise. Now I'm in Miami. Like, enjoy your life. Work hard, play hard. If I die tomorrow, at least I was in Miami. You know what I mean?
Exactly, exactly. And what do you recommend or suggest to put your investments in? Stocks, crypto, real estate? What would be the first choice?
I'm not super like I'm not super tapped in on that, but I've been doing a lot of index funds because it's a safe bet. You hold it for a long period of time and you see the growth, and then just some real estate, buy some houses, rent them out. You know, people are always gonna need somewhere to live. Just hold that, and yeah, that's what I do. Like, you can do whatever you want, but invest in stocks. I don't want to give advice, but Tesla was all right. I don't know what's happening to it now, but hopefully it goes back up. But to each their own.
Not financial advice, but yeah, guys,
Yeah,
think
yeah,
about it,
yeah.
do your homework, do your research before.
Disclaimer: not financial advice. Don't blame me if anything goes wrong. I'm not having that.
Exactly. Well, thanks for sharing and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you so much, man. Nice to be.
Guys, I'm going to wrap the video up here. Thanks for watching. Remember, comment down below your favorite watch that we spotted out here today. Give the video a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned for the next episode.